What if I told you the world's most famous drink started as a medicine in the back of a small pharmacy? A tonic made by a wounded Civil War veteran that would one day conquer the globe. From the trenches of World War II to the hands of Olympic champions, from a dusty pharmacy in Atlanta to every corner of the world. Coca-Cola isn't just a drink. It's the story of modern civilization told in bubbles and glass bottles. It's more than a drink. It's a war that has lasted over 100 years. Two empires, two visions, one promise to own your thirst and your heart. This is the story of Coca-Cola and Pepsi, a battle not fought with guns, but with bubbles, branding, and billions of dollars. Welcome to the Cola Wars. Atlanta, 1886. A pharmacist named John Pemberton is desperate to create something new, a syrup to cure headaches, lift moods, and maybe make him rich. He mixes it with carbonated water. The people love it. Coca-Cola is born. Just 7 years later, in New Bern, North Carolina, another pharmacist, Caleb Bradham, tries his luck. His drink starts as Brad's Drink, a sweet, refreshing tonic. By 1898, it's renamed Pepsi-Cola, and without knowing it, the fuse is lit. Coca-Cola storms ahead, smart bottling deals, aggressive advertising, and an early global push make it the drink of the century. Pepsi struggles? Bankruptcies in 1923 and 1931 nearly kill the brand. But Pepsi has something Coca-Cola doesn't: hunger. And hunger breeds cunning. America is on its knees, money is scarce. Coca-Cola sells its 6.5-ounce bottle for 5 cents. Pepsi's bold move? Double the amount for the same nickel, and sing about it in one of the first ever radio jingles. Pepsi-Cola hits the spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. It works. Pepsi becomes the drink of the everyday man. The underdog has landed its first real punch. By the 1970s, both brands are everywhere. But Pepsi decides to go on the attack. The Pepsi Challenge, blind taste tests across America, claim most people prefer Pepsi. It's a PR earthquake. Coca-Cola executives panic. 1985, Coca-Cola makes the most shocking decision in its history. They change the formula. New Coke is launched. The backlash is instant. Protests, boycotts, angry letters by the thousands. Within 79 days, Coca-Cola brings back the original formula as Coca-Cola Classic. It's one of the greatest marketing blunders and recoveries in business history.
Headlines again, as Coke announced it's bringing back the old formula with a new name. It was a move that topped 2 of the network newscasts and has old Coke lovers bubbling with excitement.
This is a story of big business, enormous advertising, and a company that found out the hard way, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The old Coke is coming back.
Coke calls this new marketing of their old Coke Coca-Cola Classic. But many beverage business analysts are saying it's Coke's marketing techniques that should be labeled classic.
Coke is so smooth that they will come out smelling like roses. They will look great. They will have some brilliant reason for why they're doing this. And two, it does point out that, you know, the people who have criticized them for changing the formula are saying that nothing can replace Coke. Coke is the best.
Still, other analysts say they're not at all surprised by the re-release of old Coke.
Contrived, perhaps. It is contrived. It is, in some ways, probably pre-planned.
But whether it was a part of the original marketing scheme or just a costly option plan, even industry watchdogs find the return of old Coke an easy alternative to swallow.
I think Coke is responding to the outcry of an awful lot of people who are saying, we really want our old friend back.
Gay Mullins, who organized the Old Cola Drinkers of America and planned Coke boycotts and legislation as far away as Australia, says he'll drop his cola strategies now that his freedom of choice has been restored.
I believe that they have heard us, and what we did was to mobilize the consumers of the Coca-Cola Company, and they were heard, and their protest was loud and clear, and so Coca-Cola Company has responded in a very efficient and good way.
Even the cola competition applauded the return of an old opponent.
The only thing that would surprise me is it's taken them this long.
Today, a hand-delivered statement at Coke's Atlanta headquarters exclaimed, "Everybody wins," and they were right. At closing, the company's stock was up more than 2 points on Wall Street.
Today is the anniversary in one of the biggest corporate turnarounds in history. On this date, back in 1985, Coca-Cola said it was bringing back its classic flavor. Now, a few weeks earlier, Coca-Cola replaced it with new Coke, and sales tanked. So when Coca-Cola Classic was released, it quickly outsold the new version, and the new version was eventually phased out. I know, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Pepsi celebrates, but the war is far from over. If Coke is tradition, Pepsi decides to be rebellion. They sign Michael Jackson, then Madonna, then Britney Spears, then Beyoncé. Their commercials are explosions of color, music, and youth culture. Coca-Cola counters with its own icons, the wholesome polar bears, the magic of Santa Claus, and timeless slogans like open happiness. The battlefield shifts to the Super Bowl, where ads aren't just ads, they're weapons. This isn't just soda anymore, it's identity. Coca-Cola sponsors the Olympics, becoming the drink of unity and tradition. Pepsi dives into pop culture, tying itself to the NFL, MTV, and blockbuster movies. Even the flavors become a war. Pramla launches Cherry Coke, Vanilla Coke. Presensi fires back with Crystal Pepsi, Pepsi Max, Pepsi Blue. Some succeed, others vanish in defeat. By the 2000s, both companies are in over 200 countries. But Pepsi is no longer just a drink. It's a snack empire, owning brands like Lay's, Doritos, and Gatorade. Coca-Cola stays focused on beverages, but owns water, juices, energy drinks, and tea brands across the globe. The war is now fought in supermarkets, vending machines, movie theaters, and stadiums from Rio to Riyadh. The battlefield is changing. Sugar is under fire. Consumers want healthier options. Both Coke and Pepsi pivot. Zero sugar versions, flavored waters, energy drinks. The social media era adds a new weapon, viral marketing. But deep down, the rivalry never died. Every limited edition release, every sponsorship deal, every new ad still carries the echo of a century-old question. Which side are you on? The Coca-Cola and Pepsi rivalry shows that competition can push brands to innovate, entertain, and even make history. And in the end, the real winner? Us, the audience enjoying the show, and maybe a sip.
Of Coca-Cola. Yeah? Make sure it's Coca-Cola. All them bottles look pretty much alike.
More people pick Pepsi time after time after time.
Coca-Cola. Oh, what a time. It's gonna be Pepsi now. The winning taste is Pepsi. It's gonna be Pepsi now. Taste what Pepsi's giving. It's gonna be Pepsi.
You're about to take the Pepsi challenge. You know, I have 2 bottles of cola back here, and you don't know which is which.
No, I don't.
We have never met before.
That's correct.
Right, okay. Except at my sister's wedding, you know. But beside that, we've never met. Okay, now I'm going to pick this up and tell me which one you chose.
Pepsi!
You know, in tests like these nationwide, more people prefer to taste the Pepsi over Coca-Cola.
Pepsi's much better.
It's delicious. It's down nice and smooth. The taste is good.
That's great. Take the Pepsi challenge. Let your taste decide. Right, guys? Right!
Please, give him
Mr. Green? Mr. Green?
Yeah.
You need any help?
Mm-mm.
I just want you to know, I think you're the best ever.
Yeah, sure.
Want my Coke? It's okay, you can have it.
No.
Really, you can have it.
Okay.
A Coke and a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice.
Be around.
That's the way it should be. I like to see
Hey, kid.
the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola as life. Have a Coke and
Thanks, Mean Joe.
smile.
We asked these students at Tulane University to have a little fun conducting their own Pepsi challenge. Sure surprised a lot of them, like Cornelia. Pepsi. And Kevin. Pepsi. And Holly. Pepsi. And Carly. This is the same kind of test we gave people all across the country. And nationwide, more people prefer Pepsi over Coca-Cola. Pepsi. People who let their taste decide pick Pepsi.
It surprises me that two colas can taste so differently.
Of Coca-Cola. Yeah? Make sure it's Coca-Cola. All them bottles look pretty much alike. Is that Coca-Cola?
Yes, sir. And that's the brand new bottle for Coca-Cola. They patterned it after the hobble skirt Betty wears.
Pretty nifty, huh? I'll take the hobble skirt. I'll take Betty.
Is this the original?
This is the original drawing that was done.
Coca-Cola may sell more bottles. Pepsi may win more blind taste tests. But after more than a century of battle, the real victor is clear. Us, the audience, entertained by the greatest brand war in history.